imagine London, 1666. A sprawling medieval city of timber-framed houses, narrow alleys, and a population just recovering from the plague. It's a tinderbox waiting for a spark. And on a quiet Sunday morning, September 2nd, that spark ignites. It all began in a small bakery on Pudding Lane, owned by a man named Thomas Fariner. A stray spark from his oven, left unattended overnight, caught onto some nearby firewood. In a city built almost entirely of wood and thatch, this tiny flame was a death sentence. Within hours, the fire wasn't just spreading, it was a raging monster, a firestorm with its own weather system, leaping from rooftop to rooftop with terrifying speed. Imagine the sheer chaos. People woke to the smell of smoke and the sound of crackling flames. Eyewitnesses like Samuel Pepys, a famous diarist, wrote of the horror. He described a most horrid, malicious, bloody flame, with people screaming, desperately trying to save their belongings, fleeing to the River Thames on overloaded boats. The sky, even miles away, glowed an apocalyptic red. For 4 days, the fire consumed everything in its path. The mighty St. Paul's Cathedral, a symbol of London itself, was reduced to a smouldering ruin. The heat was so intense that the lead on its roof melted and flowed like a river down the streets. When the flames finally died down, the devastation was almost total. 4/5 of London lay in ashes. Over 13,000 houses and 87 churches were gone. But from these ashes, a new London was destined to rise. The city was a blank canvas, and King Charles II saw an opportunity not just to rebuild, but to reimagine. Enter Sir Christopher Wren, a brilliant architect and scientist. He was tasked with the monumental job of redesigning the heart of the British Empire. Wren's vision was for a modern city of wider streets, stone and brick houses, and grand public spaces. He wanted to prevent such a catastrophe from ever happening again. His masterpiece, the new St. Paul's Cathedral with its magnificent dome, would become a symbol of London's resilience and rebirth, a beacon of hope standing proudly over the new city skyline. The Great Fire wasn't just a physical disaster. It was a catalyst for radical change. It forced the creation of the world's first professional fire brigades and the development of building regulations. The disaster essentially invented modern urban planning and fire safety as we know it. No longer would cities be built like flammable mazes. This new, safer and more organised London became the powerhouse of a growing British Empire. So, the Great Fire of 1666, which began with a single spark, was more than just a destructive event. It was a crucible that forged a new city, a new way of thinking, and, in many ways, a new nation. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the most profound transformations can emerge from the deepest destruction. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this journey back in time interesting, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories that shaped our world. See you in the next video.